From our film, we challenged the convention of black and white film noir as we wanted to appeal to a wider, younger audience. We chose to focus more on a colour film after we researched into the neo-noir Brick. From watching Brick, we were influenced by the setting and style and how it was portrayed and how the neo-noir had been developed. We wanted our film to be neo-noir because of our chosen audience type. We felt it would be more attractive for today's society and it would draw in a wider group of people. We felt this film was more appropriate to our style that we wanted to portray. Even though we challenged the main convention, we used and developed a lot of other conventions within typical film noir, such as Double Indemnity and Detour. We used conventions of lampposts from Detour when they both walk together through the mist of New York. It highlights the fact that the lamppost gives off light when it's dark, and also creates mystery when the femme fatale is walking through. It also helps create shadowing and silhouettes, which we use within our film. After watching both Double Indemnity and Detour, I found that film noir convention is mainly shadowing and silhouette. In Brick, it's shown shadowing when filmed in the tunnel scene. We took that idea and created it, which influenced in our own film, when Scarlett walks through the tunnel to meet Charlie, and also in the bedroom scene when Charlie is writing in her diary. We also use the convention of excessive smoking. In all film noirs, we are consistently showing characters which creates mystery and can also create sexual seduction from the femme fatale. In Double Indemnity, the femme fatale leans back on her chair while smoking. This creates a great scene for the male gaze because it portrays sexuality. We took these conventions and influenced them, used it within our film by combining the lamppost and smoking convention and filmed Scarlett leaning against the lamppost and hitching while smoking. We captured this in an upward pan into a side view of the smoking blowing out of her mouth. Enigma is a key convention of film noir, but also developed into neo-noir, as it is used at the beginning of Double Indemnity, Detour and Brick. In Double Indemnity, it's used with the detective speaking in his dictaphone. In Detour, it is used when we see the male character walking down the road dressed rather scruffy and trying to hitch a lift. And in Detour, it is used when we see a body laying in the river near the tunnel. We use Enigma in our film by showing a hand twitching with a gun behind it. This signifies the person has been shot. We took this idea, it influenced us, and we developed it from Brick's Enigma into our own film. In most film noirs, the setting and scenes are based in urban areas that are dark and eerie, with dark and dodgy alleys. In Detour, we see the male character walking down a dark road and then walking down the road in New York. In Brick, we also see a chase, so we decided to link all these conventions created from film noir and neo-noir and create a dark alley chase scene in Hitchin because of its cobbly streets. We also filmed in Café Rouge because we felt the name really highlighted film noir, rouge meaning red, which connotes the idea of danger, but also love, which is portrayed in the cafe scene that Scarlett is dangerous, but there is a sense of love between both the married couple. The decor inside was very film noir, so it suited our film greatly. Although we used these scenes of urban setting, we mainly focused our film in school, which conveys with Brick's style, which challenges typical neo-noir, but this fit in well with our storyline and style. In terms of conventions of typical characters used in film noir, we developed this convention by having a femme fatale that manipulates and uses another female instead of a male detective, because we felt it relates more to modern day society and it also makes our film different from all the rest. Even though for a film they shouldn't take major risks because it can cause the film to lose profits, we felt having two female characters instead would make our film focus more on neo-noir and appeal to the target audience. It'd bring in the male gaze, although it may be some sort of problem in terms of appealing to all types of audience. We felt that it would be best for our style. When challenged the convention of femme fatale wearing red, we focused more on dark colours such as black to highlight danger and death. We also challenged the typical clothing worn like trench coats and fur coats to more casual modern clothing to fit in with our style. We took this from Brick because Brick is also neo-noir, and that is the style we chose to follow. However, we did use the idea of wearing tight, seductive clothing that shows off her curves and womanly figure, as that would draw in the male gaze again. We also used the convention of camera angles within our film noir. After watching Detour, I found that use of rear-view mirrors was used in cars to highlight emotion. We developed this idea by using a mirror in the bedroom scene to show Charlie's emotions from over the shoulder shot, using a reflection from the mirror. We also used canted angles in the tunnel scene and obscure angles to create tension and an eerie effect. That would make the audience feel uncomfortable. We felt this is the scene where Scarlett and her husband are having an argument in the cafe. We decided not to use dialogue, but instead let the audience focus on the actions in the film. Film noir is often used to create tension. The soundtrack which we used in our film, we based on the film Brick, which we were influenced by. We felt we liked the way it kept in style with neo-noir. We decided to focus our soundtrack on upbeat music instead of typical jazz music because from our questionnaire we gathered results and found that most people prefer the soundtrack to be more upbeat and modern. From this we got music that was in style with neo-noir, which challenged typical film noir. So the music we chose was more upbeat and followed the whole chase scene and the emotions that we used from the pupil towards the teacher and the teacher towards the pupil. And we felt that jazz music just really wouldn't highlight this whole storyline that we were trying to portray.